J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter has dominated mass media since 1997, when the very first book was published. Now, with over 400 million copies of the book sold and 8 blockbuster hits, the franchise has raked in nearly $25 billion, without including the latest series, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and the screenplay Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Between the lovable characters and the magical mayhem, it's no wonder why the series is so popular. But what's lesser known is that J.K. Rowling's fantastic world was inspired greatly by a rather ordinary one. Throughout Harry Potter, Rowling's characters personify the hatred of our society from racism to anti-Semitism in order to highlight the evil within and teach future generations how to combat this myopia. From the very beginning, we know how heinous Harry's nemesis, Lord Voldemort, is. But part of what makes this character so despicable is his uncanny resemblance to Adolf Hitler. Before coming into power, Hitler had suffered failure as he flunked out of art school. He was of Jewish descent, with dark eyes and hair, very different from his beloved Aryan race. Like Hitler, Voldemort was self-loathing and ashamed of his roots. While his mother's lineage was strictly magical, his father was a muggle.
You're the heir of Slytherin. You're Voldemort.
Surely you didn't think I was going to keep my filthy muggle father's name?
This made Voldemort a half-blood, an outrage to his ancestor Salazar Slytherin, who sought to purify the name of wizard. Throughout history, dictators who come into power attempt to immortalize themselves. Kim Jong-un and Emperor Mao accomplished this by limiting the media's message. But Hitler and Voldemort took another approach. They both changed their names. When Hitler came into power, he became known as the Führer, or the Father. Similarly, Voldemort changed his name from Tom Riddle after graduating from Hogwarts in an attempt to distance himself from his father's non-magical ancestry. Throughout the series, witches and wizards alike are scared to speak the name, and in the final installment, the name becomes taboo. This means that whenever someone utters the name Voldemort, Death Eaters descend on whoever dared use the Dark Lord's name without the right to do so.
Voldemort.
Lord Voldemort decided to dedicate his life to annihilating a race of people he thought to be inferior. Sound familiar?